For those of you that are considering or have already installed a battery-powered wire-free security camera system such as the Eufy Cam E, having to mount the cameras in order to recharge them can be a hassle and may even be very difficult due to weather conditions such as winter. Well, worry no longer, as we have the perfect solution for you. In this video, find out how we externally powered our outdoor Eufy Cam E security cameras and how you can do it for your wireless security cameras too.
Welcome to Fracking Creations, the channel where we show you the good stuff. Want more videos on
Tech and do it yourself?
Hit that like button, subscribe, and enable notifications for the latest and greatest.
If you've watched our other videos on the Eufy Cam E wire-free security camera systems, then this is the perfect complement to those. If not, check them out too for more great and helpful security camera info. One note before we get started. The following procedures and advice is how we choose to use our Eufy Cams. Anker may not recommend this and it may void your warranty, so use this method at your own risk. Now, let's get started. This is one of the easiest solutions for recharging your wireless security cameras without having to mount them. Once installed, it's as easy as flipping a switch to start charging. The beauty of these battery-powered cameras is that they also use USB power for recharging or for external power. You can have them plugged in all the time and they will still run. It works just like having your smartphone plugged in even when you use it. Best of all, this method doesn't require any drilling and can be done easily. The only other simpler solution is our solar power solution, so check that video out too as another option. Step 1. Proper camera location. If you followed the steps in my installation video, then you would have installed your cameras near a lamp like this. If not, you might have to move your cameras because you will need to be able to run a USB cable long enough to go from the lamp housing to the camera. And note that the cable won't be installed in a direct line from the lamp to the camera. Step 2. Plan out the wiring route. This route or path is for the USB cable to run from the lamp to the camera. It would be good if the USB cable can be tucked away securely and out of the way. This also results in a clean installation. You will need to measure the path and make sure it is less than 3 meters. This is because the longest USB cable I have been able to find is 3 meters. Step 3. Install and run the USB cable. Note that the USB cables that you will likely have to use must have 90-degree plugs. This is because the USB port for the cameras are at the bottom and because the cameras are typically angled downwards. This arrangement does not give regular USB cables enough room to fit. Check the video description for a link to purchase these USB cables. Run the USB cable entirely and lightly secure the cable. We will permanently secure everything in place at the end when everything is done and working. You might also want to give a bit of slack at each end of the USB cable, but most of the slack in the cable should be at the USB charger end. You can loop the extra slack and hide it away in the lamp like this and use zip ties where needed. In order to run the cable out of the lamp housing, you have to find an opening. In our case, the lamp has openings under the top cover that we can run the cable out of. You will need to know where the USB cable can exit from your lamp. Step 4. Install light socket plug adapter. Unscrew the bulb and screw it into the light socket plug adapter, then install this assembly into the lamp housing. You will need to ensure that your lamp housing has enough room for the light socket plug adapter, bulb, and USB charger to fit inside. For safety, make sure power is turned off and no one will accidentally turn it on during installation. Step 5. Install USB charger and cable. You will need to find spare or buy new USB chargers that are small enough to fit where you are installing. Make sure to test the charger out on your smartphone before installing it. Here I use spare BlackBerry chargers. These are great because the USB port comes out of the side instead of at the top. This allows it to fit into our setup. You don't need high output chargers for this install. These only output 750 mA and can charge the camera from 0 to full in about a day or so. Plug in the USB cable to the USB charger and then plug the charger into the socket adapter outlet. In some cases, you might need to carefully take out some of the glass panels or the bulb in order to plug in the charger. Be careful as the glass is sharp and shatters easily.
Like what you see? Support us by hitting the subscribe button to get us to 2,000 subscribers sooner.
Open the waterproof plug covering the USB port on the camera and insert the USB cable into it. Using a small set of pliers will help here, but note that the magnet inside the camera is strong and will attract the pliers. Also, be careful not to rip the plug cover off while using the pliers. Be gentle. Alternatively, it may be easier to mount the camera to plug in the USB cable. If you do it this way, you will want to perform the waterproofing step here before remounting the camera. Tip: remember to turn off the anti-theft feature before mounting the camera. Step 6. Test. Test out the setup to ensure the camera can charge when the power is turned on. Success! Step 7. Clean up and waterproofing. Tidy up all the cables to ensure they are secure, out of the way, and out of sight. If you have vinyl siding like us, you might need to use a screwdriver or scraper to help in the process. Just be careful not to damage the USB cable. You can also use cord channels to help hide and secure the USB cables. You will need to waterproof the port where the USB cable plugs into the camera. Here I use all-purpose silicone sealant. You will want to ensure you seal the port completely. The silicone should be squeezed into the opening between the plug and port. It doesn't have to look perfect since no one will see this. Use a popsicle or wooden stick to spread the silicone if necessary. In the future, if you have to remove it, the sealant should peel off easily. Replace any glass panels removed earlier. Note that you also might have to replace some of the glass panels of the lamp with plastic sheets cut to size in the case where the fit is too tight due to the charger. We made cutouts using 2mm thick plastic sheets. They bend a little, thereby allowing for the charger setup to fit. This can be done at the end once everything is tested and is being waterproofed. One reason why this lamp power install is great is that it is naturally weatherproof already. Lastly, you may also need to re-aim your camera, so check this before putting the ladder away. Here's a list of what we used. Check the video description below for links to purchase what you need for this install. And that's it! Your wire-free security cameras can now be recharged with a flip of a switch. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you try this too and how it turns out for you. And don't forget to check out our channel for more tech and do-it-yourself content.